Jonathan Lee Riches investigates, reporting from the Iris Avenue Transit Center, San Diego, California. This is just north of the U.S.-Mexico border. We have a migrant crisis, people. You might not think there is a migrant crisis, but thousands of migrants are crossing into the United States illegally through the entire southern border. Now, this is a place where Border Patrol, once migrants come into the United States illegally in Southern California, they bring the migrants here to this Iris Transit Center. Thousands have come here. Now, it's pretty empty right now out here. But let me share in a report of what goes on right here at this location, south of San Diego. Check it out.
Well, and to deal with some of this overcrowding, large busloads of migrants are being moved out of these processing facilities after spending a few days there, and they're being released here at the Iris Trolley Center. I'm told as many as 300 to 400 are being released here a day. And through a translator, I talked to some of the migrants as they were waiting and trying to figure out how to get to their next destination. And that last gentleman told me he's from Colombia and spent 4 days at the border wall and then getting processed before he was released. Now, I also talked to people from China, from India. We used an app on a phone to translate. All were wearing wristbands. They had paperwork with them and said they were given a court date. So we have video of buses dropping off migrants today here at this trolley station. Many were asking directions to the San Diego airport. Some told me they were headed to places like Los Angeles as well as Texas. Meanwhile, at the border wall, there are approximately 500 or so people camped out, including women and children. People are staying under makeshift tents. According to the volunteers, the people you see here have been out here for the last couple of days waiting to be picked up. So we were there as more buses pulled up to take them to processing facilities. People lined up. They got on board. I spoke to Adriana Yasso with the American Friends Service Committee, who says the number of migrants out here is concerning.
It is unusual to see over 500 people behind us. We have been documented in the last week and a half, groups of 120, 70, 50, 20, but not to the degree that we're seeing today. So the numbers in the last couple of days have grown.
And the majority of people, she says, that were out there today were from Colombia and North Africa. She told me that included a 24-year-old woman from Africa who was 8.5 months pregnant. She was experiencing labor pains. Border Patrol was alerted, and she was taken away, presumably, to a hospital. So back out here live, just to be clear, this is not a situation where Border Patrol is picking up people at the border wall and simply bringing them here to the trolley station. All of the people who were dropped off here today were screened. They were processed. They have their court paperwork. They've been given those court dates. Border Patrol tells me that this is part of standard procedure to quickly decompress areas along the...
So we're talking about migrants from San Ysidro, the entry point there, Acumba, Campo, maybe even all the way from Arizona to Arizona. Yuma, possibly. Don't know about Arizona if they end up coming here. But there's been reports that over 40,000 migrants are being brought to San Diego and just dumped and put into the streets. It's wild stuff, but it's pretty empty up here. There's a little grocery market across the street. Train is coming. We'll go see what's going on. Train or trolley's coming. Looks like it's this trolley here. Yep, it's on the move. They say that this bus station here is where migrants that come into the United States illegally get on buses and go to different communities. These are probably most likely legal citizens. What's going on here, people? Why San Diego? We saw on JLR Investigates that the Ramada Inn in San Diego by Mission Valley, Ramada Suites, they shut down the entire hotel, and now migrants, buses are coming in with migrants that crossed over the United States illegally, and they're hosting the migrants at this hotel. And they got big tarps up where you can't see what's going on. Also, the elementary school owned by the San Diego Unified School District on University Avenue has some sort of migrant welcoming center there. There's more going to come to San Diego. This is a big city. Why are they coming to San Diego? Because there's also reports that migrants as far away as El Paso, Texas, work their way here. This is right over the U.S. border. JLR, boots on the ground. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel, like, hit the notification button. I'm out here. Boots on the ground investigating this migrant crisis. Do you think it's a crisis, or do you think it's not a crisis? Let me know what you think. I'll read the comments. We will talk soon. Stay tuned.